Hey there, it's Every Day is Earth Day, the podcast with Fiona. I'm your host, and today is episode 159. And excuse me, today I would love to talk about cold. Cold as in the temperature. So, as some of you may know, I am traveling in Europe for the next few months. And the weather here is vastly different than where I usually live in Hawaii. And that's quite obvious, isn't it? Tropics versus Europe. Not even versus, right? In comparison to. And not even in comparison to, because every place is unique and every place has something to contribute to us here on our beautiful planet Earth. And I'm having fun. My body is actually enjoying the dramatically different temperatures here. And today it's very cold temperatures. So I'm learning all about Celsius and converting Fahrenheit to Celsius. So the temperature is around 3 degrees Celsius today, which is not very warm. It's in the 30s Fahrenheit for the folks in the US. And this is basically half of the temperature, so it's 50% cooler than the normal temperatures my body experiences in Hawaii, which are always usually around, let's see, 22, 25 degrees Celsius. So, just under 80, 85 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's cold, and I am bundled up and layered with clothing. And in the past, that was really uncomfortable for me and my body. I didn't have a really great relationship with my body, so I didn't like wearing layers. And clothes back in the 80s and 90s weren't particularly thin, or if they were thin, they weren't very warm. So a lot has changed with my body and my being and, clothing technology. So I'm actually enjoying the layers. I have long underwear on under my jeans, and then I have a long sleeve shirt and a vest and a scarf, and I have two other jackets that I can wear when I go outside. And one has a wonderful hood, and it's just very cozy and nice warm socks. So yeah, so the temperature on the range is, not supposed to be much warmer over the next few days. So I wonder what gift the temperature is for you and your body when it changes rather dramatically from location to location, or even in the seasons where you are. We've had quite some different seasons these days. It might be extremely hot or extremely cold, or, colder longer, warmer longer, wetter, drier. And how does your body receive those changes? If you didn't have a point of view about it and you were willing to ask questions, and what would be a contribution, I wonder how much more ease you could have with the temperature changes and really get to know what works for you and your body. And, is it you need to be able to strip down naked in your house and have your house be warm enough? Or is it okay to bundle up and, have layers of clothing while you're in the house? And when you sleep, do you need lots and lots of layers? I normally like to sleep with as little clothing as possible and just have the blankets. And I'm finding that my body likes, pajamas, like long pajamas, and then all of the layers. And I just snuggle in and warm up and still sleep well. So, yeah, today is all about temperature and looking at what works for you and your body, and what do you avoid, and what do you run towards and celebrate What do you complain about? That might be a good sign. Something else is possible there. Because every day is Earth Day and the temperatures change all the time. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you join me on another episode of Every Day is Earth Day. Have a great one today. Bye-bye.